very warm welcome to our second Go Live event. This time we're focusing on my faculty, which is service industries. Service industry faculty consists of a range of different departments, which include hair and beauty, travel and tourism, childcare, health and social care, public services, sport and hospitality and catering. Our service industries umbrella includes a range of industries that have been impacted significantly by the current situation with COVID-19. Our public services and health and social care teams are at the forefront of everything that is good within the community at the moment, with the NHS staff and nurses, care workers and police officers all coming to the forefront of how this support is offered locally and nationally. The travel and tourism, hospitality and catering and hair and beauty and childcare teams have somewhat taken a negative hit on how their economy has been affected by certain situations within these industries. However, how many of us can honestly say that we are not looking forward to going back to a form of normal? Our hospitality and catering industry will thrive again with the restaurants opening and bars being open, hopefully in time for spring 2021. The travel and tourism industry will thrive again because people, I'm sure as you can imagine, can't wait to go on holiday. I know I'm included in that. Hair and beauty salons, all I heard about as a hairdresser by trade was that everybody couldn't wait to see their hairdressers and beauty therapists to have their nails done, their eyelashes redone, their hair and their roots redone, although a lot of people are embracing the grey. And our childcare settings where people were able to go back to their normal working day and have their children looked after professionally by the industry. So although COVID-19 has had this negative impact on these areas, we are sure that everything will boost, and after your training here with us for 2 to 3 years, those economies will be thriving again and that the job opportunities will be there for you all to excel in these areas. The areas that we look after within the faculty are very much about employer focus, how you can be employed within those industries and how you can have those skills to develop and move on in the future with those skills that you've learned at college. There are magnificent work experience opportunities within a range of our areas. We hope this event will give you a real insight into the courses that we offer. There will be opportunities for you to ask questions regarding specific courses at a Q&A session after you've watched our short clips on all of our industries within the faculty. Thank you.
So the students today are practicing for their B tests, which is an assessment set by City and Guilds, and today they're practicing a rolled and filled omelette, and they're going to do tagliatelle, and they're going to do a ravioli stuffed with goat's cheese, spinach, garlic and sun-dried tomato. That's it. Draw the sides in. That's it. Get some salt out. Try and get a little less colour on it. Get some reaching the pan a little less hard. Same here as you. Yeah? Too bad. Give me all that shape. You're alright, yeah? What do you reckon? Draw those sides in, yeah? That's it. Give it one more stir. Stir when you fall. That's it, now take it off. Spread it out. Tap the pan on the table. That's it. And keep filling it, then roll it, yeah? Looks nice. And take your pan away from you and roll it down. Alright, find the way, that's it. That's it, and then roll it again. Put it right underneath it, put it right over. That's it. And then take it onto your plate and shape it. Nice shape.
experience, learn a lot, learn about knife skills, learn about how to use the right equipment in the right way, and it's a lot of fun.
Do you know why we use semolina to roll it out on golden flour? Well, partly because it doesn't stick. It's sort of stick to the flour. You're sort of getting there. The reason is that because the semolina is heavier than flour, when we cook it in the water, what happens is the semolina sinks to the bottom. And then what we do is we feed it through. Now, would you mind turning the handle? Right. Come on.
I chose Brooklands because it's like the only college in the area which has these facilities, and my mum and auntie went here as well, so they knew that it was good as well. I enjoy everyone in the class and working in like, a professional environment.
When you do, you just push down and turn one, okay?
I'm dropping it on the floor.
It was not me this time. I didn't do it.
Yeah, it was about it's like a 20-minute, half an hour train just and a bus ride. No, it's not that bad. It's just relaxing, it's on the train.
I like how every day I don't know what I'll be there, and so every day is a new surprise.
Hold on, not long now. Feet almost back on the ground. Hold on, wait for the sign. Not long now, running the red lights. I never thought I could need someone like I need you, but I'll know when I see it.
Right, what Cameron's doing, he's done a second proof on his dough. These are donuts, and what he's doing now is cooking them at his temperature. He's set the temperature. He's going to drain them. Then what he's going to do, he's going to cool them down, and then when they're nice and a little bit cooler, he's then going to roll them in.
I like how I'm learning about how to cook and all that. Because later on in life I want to open up my own pizzeria.
We haven't made loads. I like the creme caramel that I made. That was really good. I like when we make Chelsea buns and bit rolls and stuff like that.
Hi, my name's Julia and I work within the childcare curriculum. We offer a range of courses within childcare, ranging from level 1 right through to foundation degree. Some of our students at the moment are working on classroom displays, showing their knowledge and understanding through posters around the classroom, imitating a childcare setting. In our level 3s, they are working on emergent literacy and maths. And that means that they are looking at how children develop their literacy and numeracy skills from a young age.
I enjoy working with children, and everywhere else they were expecting too much of me, and they didn't understand that how I work, and didn't like have different options on different ways to teach. So Brooklands was a way better option on different ways of techniques of teaching and stuff that I like.
So what have you liked about coming here?
The freedom and the different ways to teach, the teachers, the students.
And what do you want to do when you leave Brooklyn?
I'm definitely a secondary school teacher, so I'm hoping to go to university.
The lessons are a range of delivery by a tutor. We will talk about the theory behind child development, how to manage challenging behaviours, safeguarding, child protection, health and safety, all of the areas that you would need to be familiar with if you are working in a childcare environment. So we do that through theory in the classroom. So there are lots of activities in the classroom. We would also have discussions in the classroom. And another key element of our courses is that our students go out onto placement. So for example, our level 2s and our level 3s go out into placement twice a week, and we help students find those placements. So all the theory that they learn within the classroom, they then put into practice within a childcare setting. And that could either be a nursery, a playgroup, or a reception class in a primary school. We then, as assessors, go out and observe the students and guide them through their assessment process. They come back to class, they share their experiences, and that is sort of a really nice element of the course, so that students aren't in college the whole time, and they find that the experiences that they have from placement really help make sense of all the theory that they are learning within the classroom environment. I know students at the moment are also working on quality and diversity, so they look at the different backgrounds that our early years children will come from, how to support their families, so it's not just about the child, how we work with families as well. Special needs, a lot of our our students are interested in working with children with special needs. And also how it's not just early years, they can also look at how they support within schools. So I would say if you are interested in a course within childcare, there really is quite a range, as I say, from level 1 through to foundation degree, also teaching assistant courses, so you have quite a scope. You're not just going to work in early years. A lot of our students have gone on to work within, for example, the travel industry. They may be childcare reps. When you go on holiday, you probably know, you've seen playgroups, and they would have childcare practitioners working within those groups.
Hi, my name's Ali. I am a first year student on my Early Years Foundation degree course, so that would be level 4. I started in childcare back in January 2020, having spent nearly 20 years working for ITV as a television editor. And I always wanted to be a teacher, never was confident enough to actually take the leap and do it. And ended up working in a primary school in Send as a teaching assistant when I had my own children, and fell in love with it. The options you get with this course are fantastic. I'm here for my 2 years for my foundation course, but I'm already being spoken to about my 3rd year, my teaching status. So as well as getting the ball rolling to get into teaching, I'm being given options left, right and centre. So I thoroughly recommend this course.
These are our apprentice hairdressing students. They started in September. It's a roll-on, roll-off course with all different variants of capabilities. Some students would start off with just health, safety, shampooing, conditioning. Some students will have previous experience from their salons. So we'll start with some cutting, maybe some basic colouring techniques. We work as a commercial salon, so we have clients in every week and the students can work to a commercial standard.
Depends what kind of tea you drink as well. That's something that you might want to ask because people drink different teas now. They drink green teas or that kind of stuff.
So these are level 2 beauty therapy students. They are now getting ready for their pre-assessments in facials. They are all completing a 1-hour facial on the models. They are learning their new consultation techniques and aftercare advice.
So what do you particularly like, anyone here, and what do you particularly like about the course?
The practical side. Yeah, I like the facials the best at the moment. You haven't done much, but yeah.
And what do you want to do when you leave the college?
I want to work in a beauty salon and just do treatments there really.
Great, so we're just doing our fantasy body arts. So it's face, front and back, and all of the arms and hands and ears, and including the hair. So at the moment, so Holly's actually chosen like a beach theme fantasy face paint. So she's starting with the back, and she's going to ombre 2 kinds of blue to make the sea, and then she's going to carry on some like shell designs with the front of the face. So make sure you've got enough water in there.
Yeah, I was just gonna...
Really make sure you cream it together to get a nice even base, yeah? Perfect, well done. So is this your lowest line here?
I'm probably going to go down a little bit
Yeah,
lower.
you can go down a little bit lower. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, great. Sounds good. So this is the level 3 theatrical media makeup course. So this term so far they have been focusing on body art and body painting. So that is face paint on the. So we've done lots of different things. We've done animals, we've done fantasy, and they are now moving on to do some prosthetics. So we've done some bruises and cuts, and we're just focusing on the health and safety.
This is a part of your assignment 3, unit 12. Okay, you're doing an activity which you have to actually go to a residential care home and do it. But unfortunately, because of this present COVID restrictions, we cannot do it in a care home. So we are doing it in a class, all right? And because it's near Christmas, you're planning to do some Christmas activities. So we have one group there doing paper chains and snowflakes. There's another group here doing Christmas cards. There is a group at the back, they're doing beautiful baubles and decorating snowmen. Yes? And there's again a range of activities being carried out by the entire group, which is really good, okay? And they're enjoying it. Some of them are come dressed up with Christmas jumpers, reindeer horns, and then we're playing Christmas music. The antlers. The antlers, sorry. Okay? Go ahead, well done.
I like that I get to interact with people and learn about new things that I didn't have a chance to learn like in year 11.
In level 2, we do units like communication skills, bit on anatomy and physiology. That's about the human body. And this unit, what they're doing at the moment is unit 12, which is creative and therapeutic activities. They have to plan various activities for residents in a care home or people meeting with stroke, recovering with stroke, dementia care residents, so that, and learn the benefits of this. And then in level 3 they move on to study more about anatomy and physiology, learn more extensively about communication skills, supporting additional needs students. So there are various units like this which are studied in more depth, and then they go on to uni to do various health and social care professions.
My name is Bianca. I do level 3 health and social care. My name is Ella, and I also do level 3 health and social care.
What do you like about the course?
I like the fact that we get taught various units on different aspects of the health and social. So, for example, last year we did anatomy, we did all sorts of stuff like that. Diversity. Yeah, equality, and just more like of a social part of the health and social. And this year we're doing all sorts. We're doing like abuse within families and children. Yeah, what did we do first?
And what unit are you working on at the moment?
We're doing like questionnaires. So research methodologies. Yeah, that's it. So we're picking our own topics and we're doing our own. We're handing it out and we're just kind of getting a real life view from different kinds of people, and it's sort of getting a better idea of the sort of research you would be doing in a real life situation.
So what topics have you chosen for that?
I did it on COVID at the moment, so coronavirus and the effect of lockdown, so just basically whether the lockdown has been effective or not. And I did my research study on sex education and how it affects teen pregnancy. So I mainly talk about, I state whether what kind of stuff they've been taught, topics they've been taught in school, in classes, and just ask them if those kind of lessons help them and what they think about it on the overall subject of teen pregnancy and stuff like that. So.
And why did you choose Brooklands?
Well, it just seemed like I was always looking for a college where, you were learning more in-depth things where you could not just be learning in class, but you could be going out and doing placements. Obviously, I know that's not an option this year, but last year we could choose different placements to go to, and you actually got a real life view of what you'd actually get to do as a career, and it's kind of open. So, because it's all coursework, it's just very, I don't know how else to explain it, but it's different. It's different to a sixth form, and it's just a different way of learning.
And do you enjoy it? Does it work for you?
Yeah, to add on to that, what I just said, it kind of makes you hold a bit more responsibility. So like with the work placements and things like that, you choose what you want to do, and you choose what kind of environment you want to be in, and then you choose how to lay out, for the part of our units where we have to explain what we did for
Yeah, you write like reflections and stuff. So you talk about like what you learned, what you found hard, what you found easy.
Yeah. So that's kind of like another reason why we chose Brooklands, because it kind of opens up new options, opportunities, and we just take matters into our own hands.
Okay, it develops your independence as well, yeah.
Especially because I think we're both going to go to uni.
Yeah.
So it kind of
I was going to say, what you're going to do next.
Yeah, we're both going to go to uni.
But yeah, I think the good thing about this college is for me personally, it's definitely shown me a load of different paths, because I came here thinking I wanted to do one thing and one thing only. I wasn't 100% set on it, but I was thinking, no, I'm not going to want to do anything else. And then after learning all these units, I'm open to doing midwifery, which I never thought I would choose in a million years, and I thought it was what I wanted to do. And now I'm learning about it, I find it really exciting, and it just opens your mind to so many possibilities. Yeah, the door's wide open really. Even when you're at the second year of the course, you can still change your mind. You can definitely, so many choices.
So you want to go to uni, and then what do you want to do after that? Do you know what you want to do as a career?
I thought of not going to this school. I thought of going to A-level based college. But then I heard about this school and I was like, BTEC should be less exam written, more practical based. And because of that, the same with you, it kind of helped me widen my
so much,
yeah,
it's definitely
choices
different for everybody.
And so I ended up doing health and social, obviously, and then for uni I was thinking of doing midwifery, so this course kind of really helps for that.
You could do like adult nursing, child nursing, mental health nursing, disabled nursing, and really.
Good, so it's been a good decision.
Yes.
Try to make the feeling last.
Therefore, when you load an iron plate properly onto a bar, it will be loaded that way because my fingers are wrapped around like so. Happy with that? Anyway, plate, get yourself on that bench press. Okay, we're going to imagine there's 100 kilo in there or whatever, or lie down, sit yourself up, alright? So I'm spotting Blake now, so I'm up this end of the bar, alright? So he's going to put his hands where he wants his hands, okay? Where he's happy, and then wait for it, okay? Okay, and then we're going to lift together. So 3, 2, 1, lift, and then wait for it, and then he says, my bar. And he reps it out, okay, like so. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Okay, and then he gets really tired. He's just about, go and lift it, he's struggling, finish it off, and then you're going to say, take the bar. Right? He's still in control of it, I don't, okay? And now he lets go, and we do safe. Come back. So today the level 3 sport, they're on a personal training and fitness course where they get their reps level 3 qualification at the end of the course, as well as enough UCAS points to move on to university if they wish. We're working on assessments that are coming up, namely about how to demonstrate and how to coach various exercises. So we're looking at the bench press this morning, how to do a correct bench press technique, as well as talking about how to spot correctly and the correct terminology for spotting. After that, we're going to be moving on to the deadlift as well, starting at the get set position and the correct technique for deadlift, as well as several dumbbell exercises. What is wrong with this picture, anyone? Oh, you're doing it now. Okay. Alright, her heels are on the floor now, alright? When she goes, go on then guys, say, do that lift again. Yes, come on, yes, come on, get up quickly, get your hands sorted, go through the terminology.
3, 2, 1, lift.
Yes. Take the bomb.
Okay, what was happening to that foot down there on that side? Anyone see? Anyone see? Okay, the foot was coming off the floor. Alright, stand up please, stand up. Alright. And then after 5 minutes we'll introduce another couple of exercises and move on like that. Take this opportunity now, okay? As I said to a couple of people there, imagine this is the 15th of December and imagine myself or Ben are standing there. Okay, and the way it will work, guys, is you'll all be down that end.
So you have to like turn it?
Yeah, so just from a natural position there. And you come back down, not too far. Control that and then naturally. When you lift it, pick the bum up. So keep the bum down. When you're there, bum down. Bum down there.
We hurt the most, but if we never love, we'll never know. It's when we love, we hurt the most, but if we never love, we'll never know. Yeah, yeah.
For part of the courses, students need to research without using internet through books. So what they're doing now, they're looking into the OAG, brochures, atlases, to find the information that they need without relying on the internet. So what they're doing right now is posters on their findings from those books.
We get to just learn new different countries and stuff. It's got lots of practicals in, work as a team. Oh, this is individual countries that we're doing and all their like the things that are in the countries, like currency, what like the country provides. Sorry? Yeah, we use the books to do research as part of our assignment.
Do you know what you want to do after?
I want to do cabin crew.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are a few facts about Algeria. For example, sports and activities are horse riding, football, fishing, swimming, sailing, and water skiing.
The capital is Algiers and is located in North Africa.
The currency is dinar. For example, 60p's will be 100 dinars.
The official language is Arabic, but French is used as well.
99% of the population follow the Islamic religion.
It's the biggest country in Africa.
Yeah.
Well done. That's very well done.
I joined last year and I did level 2 cabin crew, and I've moved up onto the level 3 diploma in cabin crew. So I like how active the course is, and my teachers are brilliant, and it's just the practical aspect of it. There's so much practical that like it's hard to forget. After really Brooklands, I plan to go into the aviation industry and hopefully get a job in cabin crew.
The travel and tourism sector as a whole is one that has been greatly affected by the global pandemic. However, with the UK travel and tourism sector booming due to staycations this year and overseas travel predicted to recover by 2022, it's a perfect time to study travel and tourism. If you enjoy meeting new people and delivering exceptional customer service, then our travel and tourism courses could just be the ticket. Our travel and tourism courses help you to develop the transferable skills and qualities you need to succeed in any industry.
It's when we love, we hurt the most, but if we never love, we'll never know. Yeah, yeah.
Hello, my name's Phil Waters. I'm one of the tutors on the Uniform Public Services course here at Brooklands College. Our aim, almost really our sole aim, is to prepare young people for careers in
the armed services, the Army, Navy and the Air Force, and the emergency services, the police, fire and ambulance. We do a lot of work in class that involves helping them to prepare for those careers, so we deal with things like responding to emergency incidents, where we look at how the control room in the police service or the ambulance service is operated, the sort of skills that you need. We do skill development activities to help people to get those skills correctly. I deal with police powers, and I teach about powers to arrest, I teach about powers to stop and search. What goes on in the police station once you're in custody? Most people have no idea, thankfully. So we do a lot about that, and we do role plays involving one student being arrested, one student being the arresting officer, and one student being the custody sergeant, and the arresting officer presents his prisoner to the custody sergeant, who then authorises search, and they seize items, and they have to report to the custody sergeant about why the person is in custody. So that's police powers. We do things like public service employment, where we look at the jobs that people would want to get into, and we help them to prepare for job interviews and to develop the skills that they need for that, and to look at all the things that they need to know, like the skills that they want, the perks that there are with the job, what are the benefits, what do you get? Do you get a healthcare program? Do you get travel expenses? Do you get a uniform? What's the training all about? How long does the training last? Working with me, we have a former Royal Marine called James, who is able to help the students with all sorts of really good physical stuff. James is a qualified PTI and has done what is the longest training program in the armed services with the Marines, and was one of the tutors on it. So he brings all those skills to bear. And the other member of our team, John, is very much a leadership expert who's got his degree in leadership and teaches all our leadership classes.
Now stop it fraying, and won't fray again.
What do you like about the course?
But everyone's really welcome.
What kind of projects and things do you enjoy doing?
Like teamwork and all that, and communicating with everyone.
Who's got a rope to cut, guys?
Would you recommend Brooklands?
I'd recommend it, it's really good.
Yeah? And what do you want to do in the future?
I want to be a policeman or in the army.
Last lesson was theory based, but it was Unit 30, practical team sport. And today we're going to obviously do a practical team sport. Criteria link, okay, you know you're working on assignment 1, P1, P2 and P3. P3 is the criteria that we're going to in part achieve today. We're not going to do it all, because you have to demonstrate 2 sets of sport, but we're going to do one at a team, which is badminton, and then we're going to obviously allow you to choose your own one. But if we do this one together, you'll know the process for when you choose your own one. So today, P3 is hopefully, fingers crossed, demonstrate skills in 2 practical team sports. And today, like I say, we're going to do badminton. So it's a level 3 extended diploma group, and they're doing Unit 30 practical team sport. Obviously the subject's public services.
Why did you choose Brooklands?
It's quite close to me, and I've heard very good things about it.
Okay. And in terms of this course, why public services?
Because I'd like to be a fireman when I'm older, and I thought this is the best way to achieve my dream job. I like the physical aspects, so like the boot camps and the PE and just like the hiking and stuff like that.
The reason why we picked the unit is because it's a practical based unit, and obviously in most of the public services, whether it's police or the armed forces, you can pursue a practical team sport. And what this does is just kind of give the students just a little bit more sort of consistency with knowing the rules, learning some skills and techniques, and seeing if they can then develop that when they go into a public service. Another reason why we picked the practical team sport unit is because their other fitness-based unit is fitness testing, so there's no team sports in that. So we like to try and give like a rounded sort of experience for the students. So obviously, yeah, you've got the fitness testing with James, which is purely fitness testing and strength and conditioning, whereas here you've got more the teamwork side coming out of it and practical team sports.
I chose Brooklands because it's got a good public services course and it's very enjoyable. The teachers do teach good subjects and it's quite a friendly college. Well, I like drill and drill and turnout because I like doing the physical stuff and it's quite nice to actually get out and do practical. I want to go straight into the police force. I want to go through with an apprenticeship, which they are helping me with. So yeah.
Would you recommend Brooklands?
Yeah, I would definitely this course. I really like it. I think it's a good course to go to.
We've had a great deal of success getting our young people into employment with both the armed services and the public services. What we tend to find is that when they finish with us, they don't necessarily go straight into any of those occupations. They'll go out and do something different. We had one lad who was an estate agent, various people who worked at Thorpe Park, but eventually they come round to what it was that brought them to Brooklands in the first place, and that is a career in the emergency or the armed services. So they then contact us and say, would you be kind enough to give me a reference? We do that. We help them with their application forms. We help them with what they can expect when they go for interview, and we give them guidance about the best route to go into. We also offer an HNC and an HND in specifically policing, and as a former police officer, I really enjoy that course. It's a course that I think is very exciting and is a great doorway to getting into policing. Among the things that we teach on that, there is a research project that the students have to do. The Chief Constable of Surrey has just agreed to be the person that sets the problem that they've got to solve, and there's also a volunteering unit in there where they can volunteer to be special constables or to work in an admin office, admin position within the police service, and again Surrey Police have agreed to open their doors to allow our students to do that. So there's lots of really good things going on here helping young people to achieve the dreams that they had.
Welcome to the Q&A session. We hope you've enjoyed our event so far. Hello, a very warm welcome to our second Go Live event. This time we're focusing on my faculty, which is service industries. Service industry faculty consists of a range of different departments, which include hair and beauty, travel and tourism, childcare, health and social care, public services, sport and hospitality and catering.
Sorry, slight technical problem there. So we're going to go back to this question. Will I be in college every day?
So it will depend on which course you're studying, in which department within service industries. It will also be dependent on if you're required to study English and maths. So the timetable days can be quite full. Service industry naturally lends itself well to practical sessions, so we fill the timetable with as many practical sessions as possible. The learning programme will also consist of some directed study and work experience hours. I'm going to let Ben talk about our industry placements that we offer throughout the year as well, as an extension to your course.
So, as Terry said, we do an industry placement award if you take, I think it's the equivalent of 8 hours of industry placement throughout the year. That might be working as a volunteer, it might be in paid employment within your industry choice. Then you can come out of your college course with a special award. It looks really good if you want to apply for jobs or head on to university or further study. We've got another question that's coming in. I'd like to be a sports teacher in a secondary school. Would the sports course at Brooklands be a good place for me to start? That's a really good question, and I'll take that one because I'm one of the sports lecturers here. Absolutely, if you want to work in sports teaching or PE, this is one of the best places to start. We have a very practical vocational course that will get you used to getting in front of people, teaching groups and individuals of different ages and different standards. And we've also got some really good links with Kingston University to help you get out there and get into their foundation degree course, which will help you get work placements, and go on to further study, which will help set you up to become a PE teacher.
Okay, so the next question is relating to the new build at Ashford for our hair and beauty department. The new build is coming together nicely, so you'll be able to see some updated images on our Facebook page, Instagram pages and our website. We're hoping that with the way it's progressing at the moment, we're looking at a new January, February opening date. So anyone starting with us in January will not be long in going into the new salon. And if you're starting with us next September, we will most certainly be within that new facility.
And okay, so the next one we have, are there any trips or social events that I can take part in? And so, okay, I'll start on this one again. And our sports department is combined with our uniform public services department. And one of the best trips that we run each year, and COVID dependent, which at the moment we know that's disrupted a lot of things, but one of the best trips we run each year is what we call boot camp. So all of the uniform public services students will go to boot camp. It's normally a residential trip, 2 to 3 days long, depending on where we travel to. You go along, you're instructed in different outdoor activities, survival skills, different physical conditioning exercises. You go there and you're camping as well, so you're staying in tents or cabins that are set up for you. You're prepping your own food as you go along, and you really do get a chance to experience a little bit what boot camp would be like for some of the public services.
Relating to the remaining areas within service industries, we're naturally, service industries are very good at delivering events, so it's important for our learners to get out into their given industries. So travel and tourism, visit British Airways and do a customer service course. Hair and beauty, go on a range of trips across the country, and we compete in the national hairdressing competitions in Blackpool. They also go on any given trips that are subject specialists and seminars. We also, with COVID at the moment, we're also developing our online programme for enrichment so that you're able to access those professional bodies via your learning programme, even though we're not actually able to physically visit them at the moment.
Okay, the next question we've got. I'm not studying GCSE catering at school. Can I still apply to do catering at Brooklands College?
Definitely. So depending on your GCSE grades, the highest level of catering that you can start with us is level 2. That will give you a good foundation to then go on to our advanced programme at level 3. But if you don't get your GCSEs in English, Maths and your other subjects you're studying, you can start with us on level 1, which will give you a 3-year training programme.
And it's worth pointing out when it comes to the entry grades for GCSEs, we like to think that we're a very welcoming college, that we don't have any barriers to acceptance. Maybe the exams didn't go the way that you planned for them, and you still want to carry on and go to college. Well, we've got 3 different levels of course. Level 1, for those people who maybe didn't get the grades they wanted. Level 2, if you got some of the grades you wanted, but maybe you have to retake English or Maths. And then our level 3 courses, if you've had a really fantastic GCSE experience and you've got all the grades that you wanted, then the level 3s are open to you. And the next one that's coming in, this will be one for you. I don't think I'm the right person to answer this. I don't know whether to choose hair or beauty. I like both. What should I do?
So again, similar to the catering response, your options are open. If you come to us with the GCSEs, you can study level 2 hairdressing first, level 2 beauty, or the other way around. In your second year of college, you can choose the alternate option, and then you choose your specialised pathway at level 3. So you could then go on to our level 3 advanced beauty therapy, level 3 advanced hairdressing, or our specialist makeup programme. So it really does depend on what your journey looks like. At our initial advice and guidance events that we have, we individualise the information that you're given and the advice that you're given to study on all of our programmes.
Okay, when and how should I apply?
Okay, so you can apply online via our website. You will then be invited to one of our advice and guidance events. Once you've been on, which is also at the moment online, it's a remote session. So once you've attended those, you'll then get an offer letter if you feel that you're ready to start with us and we are your choice of college. And then you move on to the enrolment phase, which comes around August.
And in answer to the other part of the question, as soon as possible. Really,
yes.
we're open and accepting applications now, and hopefully you come to one of our applicant events and we convince you that we're the right place to go. Looks like the next one is, how easy is it to get to Brooklands? All right, so I'll take this one. I get the train into work every day. It's pretty easy. Once you get on the train, get off at Weybridge Station, and it is super easy. We are, depending on how quickly you walk, anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes from the station. Okay, so it's a nice easy one. We've got a train line that comes in from Staines and Ashford direction. We've got trains that come in from Woking and Guildford direction. We've got trains that come in from Kingston Surbiton direction as well. So nice and easy. Equally, we've got student parking on site. It's quite cheap. So if you do drive or ride a scooter or something like that, then you can bring it in the park as well.
Our Ashford campus is slightly different. The walk between the two campuses, so you may be on either or campus, depending on which lessons first or which lessons last. So the Ashford campus is split between the Hair and Beauty site and the Thomas Knivet site. So you come out of the station and turn right for Thomas Knivet and turn left for Ashford Hair and Beauty. And they're both around a 10-minute walk, I would say, from the station. It's quite central to both sites. The parking on those sites is limited for students, so there's parking available in and around the Ashford site externally.
Right, here's another one for you. What subjects are at the Ashford campus?
The subjects that we've got on the Ashford campus are Hair and Beauty that have got their own specialised site, which is right in the middle of the High Street. Up at our Thomas Knivet campus, there's our business courses, the English and Maths is up, that we do up there within your programme, and there's the electrical courses that we do there too.
So the next one going in is, I want to work with special needs children, what course should I choose?
So our childcare courses are a good place to start. They'll give you the initial training that you need, post-16 education. Once you've studied our level 3 course, you can then go on to university and study away, or you can stay at our college and study your foundation degree.
The next one's coming in. This is a question that comes up quite a bit. Do you offer A-levels? I haven't answered, but you've probably got one as well. Okay, so we don't offer A-levels, but what we offer is an alternative. What we are is a vocational college. So the reason why we say that is some people learn in different ways. Some people like to learn in a classroom in a structured kind of A-level format. Other people like to learn with a bit more of a hands-on practical side to things, and that's what we like to think we offer here. We give you industry experience and we give you a hands-on learning environment. And if you want the equivalent to A-levels to go on to university, you also get UCAS points with our level 3 courses here. So if you complete a level 3 diploma or extended diploma with us, or any of our other level 3 qualifications, then you'll find you have UCAS points that will get you into university the same way that A-levels will. Another one that comes up quite a lot. Can I study more than one course area? I think it's important to realise that because we're such a hands-on and vocational subject college, we like to teach one subject, but to quite a high level and in quite great depth. So we don't combine subjects. I know that some colleges, sixth form colleges, will combine them, but we choose to do one subject very deep and work to quite a high standard on it, so that you come out of it with quite specialised knowledge and you can go straight into industry placement, or maybe take very in-depth knowledge on towards further study.
Our aim as Service Industries Department is to ensure you've got the softer skills and behaviours for industry. And we feel that it's really important that we hone in and focus on those skills to be able to get you out into jobs once you finish college, and with these they make you more employable. So it's really key for us that once you've chosen the course, our main aim is to ensure that once you leave us, you either go on to university or you go into employment.
Lovely. And I'm interested in apprenticeships. Can I do one at Brooklands?
Yes. So we offer a range of apprenticeships across all of the departments. So STEM industries, digital industries and service industries all offer a range of apprenticeships. We work very closely with the apprenticeship team. There is support for you if you are struggling to find an employer, but you know the apprenticeship route is where you need to go. However, you can't study an apprenticeship without an employer, so it's really important that we ensure that you're with the right employer so that you can get the hands-on training that you need within the workplace, so that then we can support you with the underpinning knowledge that you require to complete your course.
The next one is right, okay, a really good one and a very important one. I get extra support in school. Would I get that support here at Brooklands College? And in short, yes, you would. We have a very dedicated, hard-working, supported learning department, and if you are getting support in school, then you'll be given an initial assessment when you come to college here at Brooklands, so that we can establish exactly the best way to help you and to help you progress through your learning. We like to support learners and make sure they can achieve absolutely the most that they can while they're at college.
Our additional learning support members of staff have been working with us for a while, so they've been working within the departments, so understand what the curriculum needs are. They support well in practical sessions along with the theoretical side of the course, and they are more subject specific than they would be in school, so we do get that specialised approach to our ALS team that you might not get elsewhere.
Okay, yeah, this one comes up a bit as well. I'm not confident about getting a level 4 in English. What will I be able to study?
So really dependent on your grades. If you get a 3, you'll be able to continue to study and work towards your GCSE. You get an opportunity to resit the exam in November, and if you're still not quite there, then we offer you additional lessons within English and Maths to be able to get you to that grade 4. The courses are slightly different at college than they are at school, so it's more of what you've learnt previously and us building upon that knowledge and understanding so that you can really tweak where you may have gone wrong in your GCSEs in the summer. If you don't get a grade 3, then you can study functional skills, which the team are very good at making subject specific and linking it to your specialised area.
And it ties in to what I was saying before, that if you don't quite get the grades that you're looking for, we're still open to helping you, and it might be that we have to adjust your offering to your first year, but then you can progress on to the courses that you were really hoping to do for your second, third year. Okay, so, all right, so time is running down, guys. We've only got a little bit left to go. So it's a chance for us to say thank you very much for all your questions. Hopefully we've given you some good answers, and hopefully we'll see you soon at one of our applicant events. So, anything to add?
No, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Take care.